and I grab your ratty looking hair and drag your face down to the floor while I repeatedly bash it in until the blood's everywhere and you're dead.
I just realized that I'm too scared to use dating apps now.
I think I was actually working through ripping his face completely off of his stupid head. Yeah, no, you're right. I am crazy. I have lost my mind. What do you want to do about it? You want to find out just how much?
I told my mom and dad that because they voted for someone who wants me dead, that they no longer have the privilege of having their daughter and their granddaughters in their life. And I told them never contact me again.
If you voted for Trump, I hope and pray to God you get the next 4 years that you deserve, bitch.
Something we agree on. I hope we get the next 4 years that we actually voted for too, because it's going to be awesome. It's been 2 weeks since the election, and liberals are still melting down as the reality of 4 more years of Trump begins to set in. We're going to see crying, we're going to see threats, we're going to see some things that actually leave me speechless. It's Sean Daniel here. If you guys enjoy the video, and if you appreciate my Oscar-worthy performance in the middle of this video, consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Now let's get into the video.
I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
That right there is really terrifying. Every trans person should be very afraid of that. A law stating that the only 2 genders are male and female and that they are assigned at birth. That's scary. That's really, really scary. My driver's license says F on it. So what? They're gonna roll that back? I could say M on it again. It's horrible.
No, the only terrifying thing is that people like this are allowed to change their gender and then promote that ridiculous ideology across the country and to kids.
So I never really talk about politics on my page, obviously. I feel like there's just such nuance to everything, and I'm such the type of person where I can always try my best to see things from another perspective. I don't think people understand how much this directly impacts me. I'm so scared. I think of all the young trans kids. I think of all the LGBTQ people. I think of all my friends who are just women. And I know that this is it's gonna be fine, but it's so scary to think that there are people who just vote for that because they just don't care. They don't care about racism, they don't care about misogyny, they don't care about transphobia, they don't care about homophobia. How can you not care about that stuff? As a human being, what the is wrong with you?
Whoa. When I heard that deep voice, I thought this might be what I think it is. And then I see this Adam's apple right here. Makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to speak to the white woman phenomenon of MAGA women being upset that people are setting boundaries with them around not wanting to be in relationship after the election. Most of us learn to accept mediocrity or even worse from men. So I have a requirement that people care about my human rights. And if you don't care, then I don't choose to be in relationship with you.
I'm sure all the conservative men that are principled, have standards, don't accept everything that the world tries to throw at them. Oh, I'm sure they're devastated that you're throwing yourself out of the dating pool with them.
Woman who voted for Trump, I hope your husband gets his mistress pregnant and y'all gotta raise the baby. All 3 of y'all as a little family together. I can't wait to see it. Y'all are gonna be so cute.
I'm having a delayed reaction, but I just realized that I'm too scared to use dating apps now. I want to go on it, and I just, every message and every profile just makes me think that it could be somebody like that's emboldened by Trump.
Okay, so we could actually stop DJT from becoming elected because if he committed schmelection rod, she likes to be inside my sweater. Okay, so they could both be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law because it occurred while they were private citizens. Anyone who was colluding with them.
First off, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the people that I've hurt and all the people that I have let down. Although I cannot go back and change my actions, I do have to face the consequences of them. And therefore, it is my responsibility to take accountability for what I have done.
This is what Nancy had to say in response.
The radical left is calling me an extremist for being a feminist, fighting to protect the rights of women and girls. If being a feminist makes me an extremist or a bigot or a monster, I am totally here for it because I'm going to fight like hell for every woman and every little girl across this country to protect you and keep you safe.
So if that being a feminist makes me an extremist, I'm totally here for it.
Is this effort in response to Congresswoman McBride's coming to Congress?
Yes, and absolutely, and then some. I'm not going to stand for a man, someone with a penis in the women's locker room. That's not okay. And I'm a victim of abuse myself. I'm a rape survivor. I have PTSD from the abuse I've suffered at the hands of a man. And I know how vulnerable women and girls are in private spaces. So I'm absolutely 100% going to stand in the way of any man who wants to be in a women's restroom, in our locker rooms, in our changing rooms. I will be there fighting you every step of the way.
I don't give fucks right now. He got out of the way and then came up to my window and I should have just driven off. I didn't. I don't know what I said. I think I blacked out a little bit. But yeah, but whatever I said, what was going on in my mind, much different. I think I was actually working through ripping his face completely off of his stupid fucking head.
Wait, I'm not ready for the world. I just came back from the grocery store and I saw a white woman with a Trump bumper sticker on her car, and I told her exactly what I thought of her. I called her a dumb B word. I don't even like that word, but so maybe I should stay home a little while longer because I'm not ready. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing okay.
Congratulations to the land of fucking insane, bitch. I've been literally trying to stop crying and I fucking just cannot. It's making me so sick. The whole motherfucking world is brainwashed. I'm hurt. My heart goes out to everyone that did the right thing,
That by opening the jar of Trump air that is expired, I actually contaminated the air in the US, and that air brainwashed the majority of the population into voting for Donald Trump because they had been brought back in time to the era of 2016 to 2020 when Donald Trump was president and their senses were clouded. And that is 100% my fault. There's nothing I wish more than...
What? Even I don't know what to say.
This video goes out to Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman Nancy Mace, I hope that one day I do find you in that women's bathroom and I grab your ratty looking hair and drag your face down to the floor while I repeatedly bash it in until the blood's everywhere and you're dead. Thank you. I hope that Nancy Mace receives this message well.
And you regret it for the rest of your life. I hope and pray you have the next 4 years you deserve and you get everything you voted for. And it not only affects you, but also everyone you love. Have the next 4 years you deserve, bitch.
where are all you Trumpers hiding at? You won, so you're free to come out and show yourselves. You don't need to hide anymore. We know you're out there. Probably right next door to most of us. You know, you could have just said it all along. There's no reason to keep hiding.
Since so many people in the United States voted for Donald Trump for president, I'd like to know where all the big celebrations are. The fireworks and the parties and the drinking and cavorting in the streets. I mean, that's a lot of people getting exactly what they want. Right?
If you voted red, I hate you personally. And I do hope harm finds you. Like, literally, you're gonna burn in hell because you voted for Satan. You little woman-hating, closeted, mommy-ish, you little loser. I hope you slip in a big old pile of shit.
MAGA women who voted for Trump, they did so because they have no way of taking care of themselves and they have to rely on a man. So when they see women who are financially independent, I think there's like a little bit of jealousy there, and they want us to feel the same imprisonment that they feel because they have to rely on a man. I said what I said. I say it with my chest. Bye.
I just told a Trumper wearing a Trump shirt in Palm Springs, California at the Trader Joe's, "Fuck you." And I'm insane, apparently. And I was like, yeah, no, you're right. I am fucking crazy. I have lost my mind. What do you want to do about it? You want to find out just how much? So he got out his camera and stood behind my car, and I backed out, and I just thought, if he's going to be stupid enough to stand there, I will hit him because that's how much I...
So last night, I told my mom and dad that because they voted for someone who wants me dead, that they no longer have the privilege of having their daughter and their granddaughters in their life. And I told them, never contact me again. I'm never calling you. I want nothing to do with you. And take me out of the will. I have a younger brother who is also a MAGA. I said, you guys pass away, give him the entire house. I don't want to inherit your house. I don't want anything from you. I don't want to hear from you ever again.
To the men of America, thank you so much, because you have now officially pushed any woman who is ever questioning herself away from you and into my arms. And I am now 100% gay. I wasn't sure before, but now I am positive. So if you're a man, don't look at me, don't touch me, don't speak to me, don't breathe near me, okay? Okay, I'm glad we got that sorted.
I hope and pray that if you voted for Trump, especially if you're a immigrant, a minority, a woman, if you voted for Trump, I hope and pray to God you get the next 4 years that you deserve. I hope to God it personally affects you to the bottom core of who you are, and that you remember this choice that you made.